I'm Rosemary Maloney, President of the GBTA Board of Directors, and we're at the broadcast studio in 2026 Canada Conference in Toronto. Joining me today is Brian Leon, CEO of Choice Hotels Canada. Hi, Brian.
Hey there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. So, business travel buyers in Canada are under increasing cost pressure and scrutiny to demonstrate program value. How is Choice Hotels Canada partnering with buyers to help them deliver both savings and measurable performance across their travel programs?
Well, I mean, it's certainly a big focus, for our team on exactly that. I mean, buyers are under increasing pressure to show value, to save costs, but at the same time, our discussions with buyers, they're looking for something more than just the lowest price. They're looking for value. They're looking for convenience, and it, for us, it starts with our portfolio. In our portfolio, we've got 360 hotels across the country, very, very big presence in, everything from sort of upper economy, mid-scale, and upper mid-scale. And, those hotels provide a good, comfortable, and cost-efficient opportunity, for our guests to stay in. So I think that's really where it starts with us. Our portfolio, we're seeing a lot of change in our portfolio, and it's a lot of it by design, by strategy, a bigger presence. Well, our focus historically has really been on that mid-scale, kind of segment. What we're seeing right now is a huge growth in upscale within our system. We've got about 50 upscale hotels in Canada now. We added the Radisson brands, of course, but have had tremendous growth with our Ascend collection portfolio of upscale hotels. So that's really changed things for us. Because what we find, with our guests and a lot of our buyers is that, there's some occasions where they're looking for a stay that might have a little bit more to offer than a conventional mid-scale hotel. And our portfolio, the evolution of our portfolio is putting us in a much better position, to be able to do that.
No, that's great. And as buyers are working to improve compliance and reduce friction across booking channels, how is Choice evolving its approach to ensure consistent rates, content, and availability, while also strengthening customer success for both transient and group programs?
Sure. Well, one of the things we do hear from buyers, a lot is that, there can be issues, with, pricing being sort of inconsistent across platforms. And, but I think for us, it starts with the fact that we listen, to our customers, and, we try to learn from them. We have a tremendous team in Canada. These are boots on the ground in Canada. Number of them here at the conference today, and they try to stay really connected, with our buyer community. And I think that's really helpful. That we have the resources to be able to do that, and that we have those boots on the ground here in Canada to be able to do that. And some of it, as we look at the way that you kind of navigate through that, some of it's technology based. We've got a lot of technology platforms that we have already. We've got a new small and medium-sized business platform that we're going to be rolling out later this year. So it's an ongoing effort for us to be able to improve the way we do things, to make sure that we that we're able to satisfy the needs of the guests and really be best in class, as a provider, for those buyers. That's a real core part of our strategy.
Yeah, that's great. And it's also so fun when, every travel manager has heard the same thing from their employee at any time of booking is, I can find it cheaper elsewhere online. And you just, it kills us every time. But it's great to have great hotel partners that can help us fight back or not fight back, but, come back to our employees with what's best for them.
No, very much so. I mean, we see that as it's a real core priority for our team. And as I said, we've got an exceptional team across the country, and they really go the extra mile to make sure that we do everything we can to, and pre-stay, during stay, we make sure that we make the bookings as easy as they can be, make sure that we've got hotels that can satisfy their needs, and make sure that we're there to service them when there's an issue.
That's great. Loyalty is playing a larger role in influencing traveler behavior and program performance. How is Choice Privileges evolving, and what should business travel buyers understand about the value it brings to both their travelers and their programs?
Yeah, well, Choice Privileges, loyalty in generally for us is a huge area of focus in our company, and it's been a big area of success for us. We've got over 4 million Choice Privileges members in Canada, and many more than that, globally. So it's a big, very successful program. One of the things that our program does a really good job of is offering great value to the folks that earn points. Great opportunities to use those points and get really good value for them. So, as it relates to to your question, I'd say that we see loyalty being a really important component of the decision, to stay in hotels, and it gives us a great opportunity to be able to reward those frequent guests that are coming to our hotels. And one of the things I was talking earlier about the portfolio and the evolution of our portfolio and our push into the upscale segment. One of the things that we're seeing with it is, with the hotels that we've got that are, more sometimes resort properties and more upscale than our core portfolio. What we're seeing is that guests are using those to burn their points, and it's a great opportunity for them. They may stay at our comfort inns or our quality inns or a park inn or a country inn, but then occasionally when they want to go out for like a family vacation or something like that, they can stay in one of our 35 Ascends across the country,
Yeah.
or one of our 13 Radissons across the country. So it really is the portfolio really complements the strategy around loyalty.
That sounds so great to hear what Choice Hotels is doing in Canada.
Okay.
And thank you for watching. I'm Rosemary, the president of the GBTA Board of Directors, and this is the broadcast studio at GBTA Canada 2026. See you next time.